Alright guys, in this video I'll be showing us the best way to do keyword research for your blog post. So if you have a blog post you want to write, or you want to come up with a good keyword for your blog post, a keyword that can rank easily on search engine, this is the best way to go about it. Remember, you're looking for a way to write keywords, so to write blog posts that will rank on search engine. So the best way to go about it is to follow what I'm going to show us here, because if you write your blog post anyhow, just the way you feel, or you have a good topic, you have a very nice catchy topic you feel you want to write about, you might write about it, come up with all the nitty-gritties and write a very good quality content. But guess what? That blog might find it difficulty attracting traffic. The reason being that it may not be able to rank on Google search. Why? Because it might be a keyword that is highly competitive. So I'm going to show us all that we need to know in this post. I'm going to show us how keyword can be competitive and making it difficult to rank, and also how it can be very easy and making it easy for you to rank on search engine. Alright, so like I have here, I said here keyword research for blog post. Now before you do your keyword research to come up with a blog post or a topic you want to write about, it is mandatory that you do a topic research. So that topic research is what is now known as your keyword research, because you're supposed to search for do a research on what people are searching on based on your niche. So let's say your niche is under health and fitness, or relationship, or finance. You need to do a keyword research based on that niche to know what people are searching for. What are people really searching for in this niche? Because you don't just go out there and write article and then expect or hope that people are going to come and click and come and visit your article. It doesn't work that way. Alright, so the first thing you need to know, when doing your keyword research, you need to know that you need a keyword that will attract traffic. So your keyword should bring in traffic, right? So when you write a blog post, the topic you're talking about should be topic that people are searching for, that people want to know about. So that is the traffic. And I said here, if you're starting a blog, if your blog is a new blog, if you have a blog post and then, or a search word, maybe you're doing your keyword research and you see a keyword that over 100 people are searching for, that keyword is a good one to write about. If it's over up to 1,000, 10,000 is also a good one to write about. That's why I said here, for traffic, it should be something that at least 100 people and above are searching for. So your keyword research, in your keyword research, the keyword should bring in traffic. That is the number one. Number two, the keyword difficulty matters. So here, keyword difficulty ranges from 1 to 100%. So if you're writing in a blog post and the keyword difficulty is above 50, it will be difficult for the blog to rank on first page of search engine. It will even be difficult to rank on the first 5 pages of search engine. So you need to look for keywords that the keyword difficulty is low. And I put here, for new blogs, target keywords between 0 to 35%. So if you have a keyword that the keyword difficulty is around 20, 15, 14, 10% in keyword of KD, it is a very good keyword. And then let's say you have a keyword difficulty of 15% and then the traffic is above 500. It's a very good keyword for you to write on, because that keyword is going to rank easily on search engine, and then you have a lot of traffic coming in from that keyword. Now the next thing I put here, I said the keyword should be the search intent of the keyword you're writing on. What intent are you looking to gain from that keyword? Is it informative? Is it educative? Is it commercial? So I'm going to explain this search intent for us. You know, when people go to Google to search, everybody have various reasons why they go to Google to search for something. Somebody might be going to Google to search for educative content, maybe how to cook rice, how to install DSTV, how to clean something, how to do this, how to program, all those how to, they are under educative. You're educating people on something. Then we have informative. Informative are you're providing people information about products, maybe review of iPhone 14, review of Samsung Galaxy this, review of the latest smart television. All those reviews are informative. You are informing people about it. Informative can also be in terms of general content. You're giving people general knowledge of a particular thing happening in a particular niche. You understand? So okay, let's say for instance, you say the benefit of doing this, the benefit of doing that, 7 reasons why you need this. All those are informative content. Then we have the commercial content. The commercial contents are the buyer contents also. Informative and commercial can be buyer content. Commercial contents are maybe you're talking about the 10 best this, best 10 that, best of this, best that, all those top 10 this, all those are all commercial because you're listing top 10, maybe top 10 cream for hair growth, top 10 this for beauty, all of those top 10 creams to remove wrinkles, all of that falls under commercial. So now you know the difference between the search intent. There are other search intents, but these are just the basic ones. So now you know the reasons for the search intent. Now based on your search intent, you now want to write your article. And then it's always good when you're writing your article should be more of, let's say, 70% informative and educative, then 30% commercial, because the commercial is the buyer, like I said, buyer intent. So now you know all the things you need to have, all the elements you need to have for you to come up with a good keyword. Now the next thing is streamlining to your niche. So now we have different niches. For instance, you're dealing with health and fitness, or you're dealing with finance, or you're dealing with relationship. So those are the niches that we have right now. So now if you're dealing with, let's say we are going to go with, I'm going to show us all of those niches and what to do with them. So now if you know your niche, now the next thing is to ask yourself, what are people searching on that niche? Remember, I talked about what the things you need to have. What are people? Find out what people are searching for in that niche. So when you find out what people are searching for in that niche, it is easy for you to come up with keywords that will rank on Google or on first page of search engine. Now when you find out what people are searching for in that niche, the next thing is to also know your competitors. When you know your competitors, it's always important to write them down. Know your competitors and write them down. The reason for you to write your competitors down is you want to know what they are doing. The kind of articles they are writing to generate traffic. You want to know all of these things. It will help you to grow your own, to grow faster and write better content. Now when you know this, now the next thing you need to do is to target keywords with low competition and high or average traffic. So like here I put this is here, keyword difficulty is there, then traffic is also there. So now target keyword with low competition, that is the keyword difficulty, and then high or average traffic. So if you now know all of these things here that I have put here, the next thing now is to now have an overview of your general keyword. Now let's say your blog deals with finance. So one of your general keyword may be finance. Let's say we have finance, or the blog is dealing with relationship. One of your general keyword will be online dating. So now depending on the general keyword that you have, you will not be able to come up with what we call long tail keywords. You'll not be able to come up with what we call long tail keywords. Sorry. So the reason for this long tail keywords is because these general keywords, you will not be able to rank for them. We will not be able to rank for them. Since we cannot rank for all these keywords, you will now use the long tail keywords to generate. So you now use each of these generic keyword, any of them that you have, to generate long tail keywords, the one that you can easily rank on in search engine. So you can use, for instance, you can use one of these long tail keywords to generate as many, one of these general keywords to generate as many long tail keywords as possible. Let's say, for instance, now every week you're writing three articles in a week, 3 articles per week, 3 articles per week. So in 2 weeks is 6, in 1 month is 12 articles. So you can use one of these long tail general keywords, which are your focus keywords. These are all called focus. These are the focus keywords right now. You can use one of these focus keywords to generate up to 12 or even 15 long tail keywords. I'm going to show us how to do all of that. Now that we know this, now the next thing we now want to look at are the tools we need to do all of this. This is where the practical comes in, so please pay attention. All this while I'll just be explaining all that you need to know. So this is where the practical comes in. So pay attention. We are going to be using Ahrefs, SEMrush, Oversuggest, and probably Google Keyword Planner for all of this. All these tools is to do just one work, the same thing. All these tools, they do the same thing, and we are going to be using the free version of these tools. But the reason why I use all these tools if I'm coming up with a keyword, and the reason why I use all of them is to verify, to know that the keyword I am writing on is actually good enough. Because there are some keywords you will see on one, when you check it on the other one, maybe like for instance, now I use Ahrefs to check for keyword, and keyword difficulty is telling me 25. I might use Oversuggest or SEMrush to check it, and it's telling me 40. I might use Oversuggest to check it, it's telling me 60 something or 50 something. So at that point, they are not giving me the same information. Then I will now be skeptical. Should I write the article or should I look for something else? But if I have a keyword that I've come up with, and then Ahrefs is telling me keyword difficulty is 25, Oversuggest is telling me keyword difficulty is 18 or 22, and SEMrush is telling me keyword difficulty is 20, I know that okay, they are in the same range. Google Keyword Planner doesn't give us keyword difficulty. It only tells us your keyword, gives you your keyword, and then gives you the number of search. And one thing with Google Keyword Planner is that it only gives you advertisers keywords. So those are the things that the advertisers are using. Those are the keywords that the advertisers are targeting. That is what Google Keyword Planner gives, because it's more or less is more of advertisers base. They build that keyword just for advertisers, because Google has AdWords. So when they are running adverts using AdWords, they want something that their advertisers can use to do easy keyword research. So that is it. So now the first one is Ahrefs. Just go to ahrefs.com. This is Ahrefs. So when you come to ahrefs.com, the next thing you want to do is to come down to the bottom like this. This is the bottom. On this bottom, you're going to see free SEO tools. So this free SEO tools, now you will look for keyword generator. This is keyword generator. I'm going to open it on the new tab, and then you look for keyword difficulty check. I'm going to open it on a new tab. Remember, the two most important thing is your traffic and your keyword difficulty. So the traffic and the keyword difficulty matters. Alright, so this is your free keyword generator. Alright, so in this free keyword generator, I'm just going to use one of these keywords that we already have here. This is our focus keyword. So I'm going to use one of them to generate our long tail keywords. Remember, we're talking about long tail keywords. Alright, so let me just choose one. Which one should I use? Okay, let me use let me use breastfeeding mom. Okay, let me use breastfeeding mom. So I just copied it. I'm going to paste it here. Now please, when you're doing your keyword research, do not change this place to Nigeria, irrespective of the fact that we are in Nigeria. Don't change it to Nigeria, because you want to get a keyword that is wider. If you put it to Nigeria, in Nigeria the keywords will not be much. And you will not get a lot of data. So leave it at United States, and then click on find keywords. So you click on I'm not a robot. So let's wait for it to load. Let's wait for it to load. Alright, now if you look at here alone, good, this is a perfect example of all that I've explained. Now if you look at here, breastfeeding mom here, look at the keyword difficulty here. It's at 75. Remember I told us it's from 1 to 100, but we should be looking at keyword between 0 to 35. So this is a good keyword, 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 this is a good keyword. And then if you look at those keywords, you see I told us the traffic volume. Volume means traffic. Let's put it here. See, estimated, an estimation of the average monthly number of searches for a keyword over the last known 12 months of data. So that is the number of people that are searching for this keyword. So on breastfeeding mom we have 1 point, that's 1K. On breastfeeding mom saves goose is this. Now let's leave this area first. Let's leave this area. Let's look at the keyword difficulty and the volume. Now if you look at the volumes are okay. So far the volumes are okay. I say from 100 and above. So these are 90. Sometimes you could even take the ones that have 90 and write. It's all about coming up on the search engine. Even 50, if you have search of 50, is very okay, because as long as people keep popping it up, Google algorithm is going to be bringing up your search, your content more, because the more your keywords pop up on Google, Google is going to use the algorithm to bring up your articles more on their search engine. So if you look at, okay, these ones are coming to 40. Okay, so we can leave all these ones, but let's go back. So these are all the volume. Now if you look at the keyword difficulty, it says here sign up. This sign up means you have to pay. This is the free version. Alright, so that's why we now open the keyword difficulty. To remember, I open keyword difficulty so that in case here we don't see the keyword difficulty, we can just copy and then go to the other side to paste. So this, we have seen the traffic, we've seen the keyword difficulty. So the next thing we now look at is the keywords itself. Look at it and know if it is worth writing for. Now if you look at this, okay, this is food for breastfeeding mom is 65, is way high. Breastfeeding mom say this is not what I'm. Okay, so this is vitamins for breastfeeding mom is a good one. You can write. Meal plan for breastfeeding mom is another very good one. You can write. You can say, you can use something like 10 meal plan for breastfeeding mom. You see, breastfeeding mom meal plan. This is another. This breastfeeding mom meal plan and meal plan for breastfeeding mom. When you're writing one article, you can incorporate these two inside that article. You don't need to write different articles for each of them. All right. So I don't know if you understand what I just said. Let's say you're writing meal plan for breastfeeding mom. Then at some point you can, inside the article, you can now put something like breastfeeding mom meal plan. Breastfeeding mom meal plan is good. The breastfeeding mom meal plan for this, or that you now put such content inside your article, so that when you are not putting your keywords, it will not be one of your keywords that you want people to target, and so that you can rank for it. Alright, so let's come down. Let's look at, okay, now if you look at this and say gifts for breastfeeding mom, have you seen another good keyword? This is another one again. Breastfeeding mom diet is similar to meal plan, but you can write on that as well. Okay, instead of writing that, you can say best diet for breastfeeding mom. You can see weight loss for breastfeeding mom. This weight loss now is weight loss program. You could say weight loss for breastfeeding mom. You can now, this one you not talk about the programs that the breastfeeding mom need to do to lose weight. You know, when they give birth, they tend to kind of, add up. So you can now write about weight loss for breastfeeding mom. So T for breastfeeding mom. So all these are all articles you can now come up with. Remember, so this is just for breastfeeding mom. So let's say that is the keyword you have for a month, for the month. You can now come up with different keywords here. Now if you don't even see enough keywords to come up here, you can remove the mom and just leave breastfeeding. Is still part of the keyword. Okay, so that is it. Now let's look at what we have here and look at what we can pick from it. Vitamin for meal plan for breastfeeding mom. So let's look at this meal plan for breastfeeding mom. I'm just going to copy it, this. So that's what we have right now, and then that's one of my long tail keyword here. Okay, so come back and look for another one. Now this is another keyword. How much water should a breastfeeding mom drink? Okay, so this is another one. Alright, so now we have two. So let's come down. Let me just come down. So let's look at this breastfeeding mom gifts. Okay, let me, instead of that, I'll go for gifts for breastfeeding mom. So now I'm just going to copy these three. So right now you see that right now I have 3 keywords already from this. Now if you see that there are no more keywords, you can just toggle here off and then remove this breastfeeding mom and leave it at breastfeeding. Then click I'm not a robot. Let's see what comes up on breastfeeding. Because the whole essence is to talk about breastfeeding and breastfeeding mom, all of that. So let's see, and if you look at this now, breastfeeding is about 89, and look at the search volume. The search volume of all of this is higher. Now this one says how to stop breastfeeding. Can you see? So how to stop breastfeeding, you can see the search volume and the keyword difficulty. So let's copy this and paste here. So you see right now I already have 4 keywords from this. Now this is another good keyword, benefit of breastfeeding. But remember here with this one now we are not seeing the KD here. So since we are not seeing the KD, I'll just simply come to this keyword difficulty and paste it here and see, click on check. So this is now how you use the keyword difficulty to check for the keyword difficulty if it is not shown on the general tool. I hope you understand. So this is how you search for the keyword difficulty. Alright, so now you see this one is telling us super hard. Can you see it here? Super hard, is hard to rank for this. So we are going to leave this one, benefits of breastfeeding. We are going to leave it. So guys, this is how you use Ahrefs to just come up with keywords. There are a lot of keywords. You see, I say 311,000 plus keywords ideas for breastfeeding alone. So these are all keywords. You can just go through them and look for ones that suit what you want your audience to read about. Now if you look at this one, it says food to avoid while breastfeeding. So we can copy it. The keyword difficulty is not here. We'll come back here and paste it here rather. So you see and click on check difficulty. So let's see the keyword difficulty, if it's something we can write about. Okay, 47. So 47 is not that bad. It's not, if you see, it just says hard. So since it's 47, I'm going to check other resources to see if it will be lower. So guys, this is how you use Ahrefs. Now the next tool, remember the next tool I mentioned here is SEMrush. So we are going to use SEMrush to now do a better work using SEMrush. Now the reason why I use Ahrefs first to do all my research is because the Ahrefs free keyword generator to give me the ability to generate unlimited keywords. I can use it as many times as I want for the day. But for the SEMrush, you only have 10 times usage for the day. After utilizing your 10 times for the day, you have to wait for another 24 hours before you can use it again. So that is why I use it to come up with the ones I need first before going to SEMrush to now check for more metrics. Right? I hope we understand. So we are going to still use the breastfeeding mom so that everything will just be uniform. It's the same process. It's just to take your keyword, the one you want to use, and then paste it there. There's no much thing. Let's say you are working on real estate broker, just copy it. It's the same process. There is nothing much. Just close this one and paste it here. Click on find keywords. So it's the same keywords. It's the same process. Rather, you can see that real estate brokers is high, but here this is 34. This is 34. California real estate brokers license. Okay, what do real estate brokers do? Okay, Texas real estate license. So these are all for California, Texas, and others. So let's see how to get a real estate broker license. This is a good keyword. So it's the same thing. Now that I have seen a good keyword, here. All I need to do is copy it, go to keyword difficulty. So it's the same process, and paste it there and then search. So I don't want to search, I want us to work on this further. So now that is for SEMrush. Sorry, that is for Ahrefs. Now the next one is SEMrush. So guys, this is SEMrush. Use all these tools, guys. Please use all these tools so that you will have a better view of what you want to write about, if it's really going to work for you. So for SEMrush is easier because you don't need to start searching each of them one by one. You can actually set your parameters and get what you want. So for SEMrush, I'm still going to come back to our breastfeeding mom. So I'm just going to copy breastfeeding mom. Just go to semrush.com and it's going to open up. All you need to do for SEMrush, you need to sign up your free account. You don't need to pay. So when you sign up your free account, you can use the free tools. So for you to use the free tools, come here, you see keyword overview and keyword magic. So I'm going to open this keyword magic in a new tab, and then keyword overview, I'll open it here. So just click on the both of them. This keyword overview is if you want to check the overview of one keyword, but the keyword magic helps you generate more keywords. I hope you understand what I just said. So let's say we are doing with keyword overview. So I just paste, I don't know why I'm saying post. I just paste breastfeeding mom here and then click on search. Alright, so when I clicked on search, so this popped out. Remember on Ahrefs, the keyword difficulty was around 74, 70 something, and here is around 80. So they are kind of giving me almost the same metrics. You see that here you have more metrics. You have the volume. This is the volume 2.4K. Keyword difficulty says it's hard. You can see hard here. Then global volume. This is US volume, guys. This is global volume 8 point something. So US is this, Indian, Philippine, and all of them, Indonesia, Canada, and the rest of them. Alright, so this is your CPC and all of that. So this is if you have one keyword that you already want to search. So now let's go back and do this keyword overview with food for breastfeeding mom, so that you see how you can actually come up with a better keyword. And come here to paste it here. Now click on search. So let's see what here is going to give us for the keyword difficulty. Remember this one gave us 47, says hard. So let's see what here is going to give us. Here says 66. So the both of them are giving us two different, the value are way too different, and this one says difficult. So you can decide to stay away from this article because of that keyword difficulty. So this is how you use the keyword overview. Then for the keyword magic tool that I opened on a new tab, okay, so this is the keyword magic tool. See it here, keyword magic tool. So this one we are going to come back to our breastfeeding mom, copy it and paste here. Now this is how you use this one to generate more keywords. So you click on search. Alright, so here you can see that this one generated other keywords for us, but is always not more than 10, I think so, just from here to here. But the good thing here is that you can now set your parameters, telling here the difficulty you want for that keyword. So let's say now I told us the keyword difficulty should not be more than 0 to 35. You can now come to this place that says KD percent, KD and percent. Just click on it and then choose 30 to 49, or choose easy, which is 15 to 29. So just click on it, and then it will know that this place is saying all keywords was about 7.2K. So it has reduced it to what? To 82. So it has removed all the hard keywords and given us the easy keyword. So let's see if there's something reasonable here. So this one says best vitamins for breastfeeding moms. You can see which is having over 170. You can see the gifts for breastfeeding moms again is around 26. So you can see we've gotten, at least here we had best vitamins for breastfeeding moms is telling us that the keyword difficulty is 29. You can see it there. So here, this place now, that is right now we have a keyword here. We have seen keywords here. We've seen the one we can use. Here, this one says apple cider vinegar. Which apple cider vinegar is good for breastfeeding mom? So this is another keyword. Now these are keywords that you can now target. So another thing you can do to streamline your keyword is to use here. You see here it says best. This best, like I told us, has to do with commercial information content. So you can see here meal has 7. So let's click on meal and see what comes up. It's going to change the parameters here and give us something different. So let's see what comes up. So best meal replacement for breastfeeding mom. Can you see? So this one just has 30 search volume. Meal prep for breastfeeding moms. So this one is 24. So guys, this is how you now use here to come up with content. But remember, like I said, it only gives us 10 search terms per day. So let's remove this and to put real estate brokers, or let's leave it at real estate and see what comes up with real estate. Okay, so the keyword difficulty, remember, is at easy. So it's going to streamline. As long as you put it at that easy, anything that's coming up will be under easy, right? So under easy alone, we are seeing 28,000. That is because real estate is broad, but we want to streamline to what we can get. Now you see here, real estate housing market 2023. So this one 28. See the search volume. How many jobs are available in real estate investment trusts? So we can see here. Let's see. All right. So if you look at here, there are no more keywords. For me, I'm not seeing a good keyword to write about based on what I give to my audience. Like I said, everything depends on what you want your audience to read about. So when you see that there is nothing to write about here, it's simple. You just leave it and go to the next one. You can put brokers. You can now type something else. So this is how you use SEMrush. SEMrush gives you more parameters. Like I said, this is how you use SEMrush. You can even use exact match, phrase match, exact match, related, or questions. So whichever one you want. So if you put it at questions, it's going to change these parameters and give us the keywords that are question type keywords. Now when I clicked on the question type of keywords, that is here, click on question, and then it came up with these keywords. Now if you look here, it says here there's a keyword here, how to become a real estate developer with no money. You can see the search volume, you can see the keyword density. So this is a good keyword you can write on. This one here is a good keyword you can write on. This one here, you can check what speed means in real estate, and if it's something good, you can write about it. So guys, this is how you use this place to search for keywords. Guys, I believe you're getting a good understanding of what I'm teaching here, because this is the way, this is how you can help yourself write better content that will rank on search engine. Understanding what I'm doing here will help you a lot. I've talked about a whole lot of things in this video already. So the next one that you can do is to use Ubersuggest. So I'm not going to use Ubersuggest to show us how to do keyword, come up with keyword research like this. I'm going to use Ubersuggest to show us how to check our competitors' keyword, the kind of keywords that our competitors are ranking for. But before I do that, I want to show us how to really know our competitors, right? So we need to know how we can see our competitors. So that method to come up to know your competitors is when you do your search, right? So when let's say you've gotten your keywords now, these are your keywords, right? So meal plan for breastfeeding mom, or how to stop breastfeeding, or gifts, any one of them. So gifts for breastfeeding mom. So I will pick this, right? So when I pick that, I'll just come here. I'm just going to close this now and search. I'm just going to do a quick Google search. So when I do this search now, guys, this is how I now come up with my competitors. Now this breastfeeding mom, I want to write it on a blog that I talk about health, fitness, nutrition, food, and all of that, diet, wellness, all of those things is what I talk about in that blog. So when I come up with this keyword and I do my Google research, any blog that is talking about all these things like health, fitness, wellness, food, nutrition, I know automatically that that is one of my competitors. Like this one now, the blah blah blah, what is it? The breastfeeding mama. So I'm going to open this on a new tab. Let me look for another one. Still the breastfeeding mama. So you can see that this is a big website. It already has 2 of the article ranking. Mindful what. So I'm going to open this on a new tab. 20 gifts that are perfect for breastfeeding moms. So I'm going to open this again. So those are the 3 I'm just going to open. I don't want to open much. So now if I look at this is what breastfeeding pump, breastfeeding problem, pregnancy. So this one is just talking about breastfeeding and all of that. But my article does not really deal on only breastfeeding. So I'm not going to see this as a competitor. I'm just going to close this down. Pregnancy, breastfeeding, baby, and parenting. So I can see this as a competitor because I talk about babies, I talk about parenting, I talk about breastfeeding and pregnancy. So I can see this as one of my competitors. I'll just copy this now and then come here and paste it here. Competitors. I'm just going to paste that there. So this is one of my competitors, right? So I'm just going to close this because I'm not going to use the article. So I look at this now. Simple most. So news, review, family, food, home, travel. So this one is really broad. There are a lot of things they're talking about. So guys, this is what I just did now, is how I now come up with my competitors, right? So I look at what the post, I look at what they're talking about. Is it related to what I do? If it's related to what I do, then I know that that is one of my competitors. So let me just remove the whole of this and leave it at breastfeeding mom. Let me see what comes up next. So we have here so let's see. Sorry, let me see what I typed. Breastfeeding mom, okay. Okay, so family felicity. Let me see if this one is okay. So let me see, mom life, family life, parenting, and calm mom. So it's basically the same thing with the other one, talking about mom. And so if it's something you want to put as one of your competitors, you could also put it, but this one does not really fit my competition, right? So this is what I do to come up with competitors. You can do that. I don't want to make this video too long, so but you get the gist, you get the concept. So that is what I do. Now when I now come up with my competitor, the next thing I want to do with the competitor is not to go to Ubersuggest. Remember, it's not all the times you have keyword idea in your head. Sometimes you will just lack idea of what to write, and you can't just go online and start typing, what do I write, what should I write on my blog, or all of that. So you can now use your competitors and generate keywords for yourself. So to do that, you're going to use Ubersuggest. You can use it to generate keyword for yourself. You can also use this Ubersuggest to find other keywords, but we have already talked about that with Ahrefs and SEMrush. So what I need to do now is to copy. Remember, we copied this mindfulness mama dot blah blah blah. I just copy it again and paste it here. I want to see the keywords that they are using to write their blog. Not so. I want to see their keywords for their blogs. So I just paste it there and then click on search. Alright, so when you paste it and click on search, all this place, you don't really need to fill anything here. my company, a client, a competitors, I don't know. So anyone, you can just choose anyone. You don't really need to fill anything, and just click on I don't know. Then here you ask you to fill some details. There is no need for that. Just click on skip. Then I want to explore, then click on I want to explore Ubersuggest first. So you click on that. Alright, so when you clicked on that, you now see that it has popped up all of this concerning this mindfulness mama, mindfulnessmama.com. So you can see your organic keyword is this, organic monthly traffic is this, domain authority is this, and backlink is that. Alright, so now the next thing you now want to do, remember, we want to use it to get keywords, ideas that we can write on, because we are short of keywords or whatever. So you come here. Next thing you want to do is to click on organic keywords, right? So click on organic keywords, guys. So when we click on organic keywords, see what happens then. Now brings us all to this place, showing us the keywords that they have been writing for. Alright, so if you look at here, say drink milk tea during pregnancy, memes that means gifts from God, gift of God meaning meme, does waist trainer affect the womb? So these are all their keywords. It's just should I say it's just quite unfortunate that their keywords are not really much. So their keywords are not really much. So that's why we are seeing just a handful. But let me do something else. I'm going to do this again from the beginning using another site. Alright, so but it's the same thing. I want to just use another site so that we can see a good number of keywords, because I'm just seeing little number of keywords here. So I'm just going to click this from the beginning. Alright, so now I use headline.com. You can see the name of the URL here. Now if you look at here, organic keyword is over 33 million, organic monthly traffic is this, domain authority is this, and the rest of that. So here we just want the keywords, right? We want the keywords so that we can see the ones we can write on. So I click on organic keywords, and then this is what comes up here. You can see here organic keyword. These are all the organic keywords. Now if you look at this place, it's showing you how to weight loss without exercise. You can see this is a keyword. You can now see weight loss without exercise is a keyword you can write on. So let's come down. Foods for dinner in US is a keyword. USA foods for dinner. So those are all keywords. But I'm not going to show us yeast. This is another keyword, yeast infection. So you cannot take this yeast infection, since it's just a two-word keyword. You can take it, copy it like this, and go to copy it like that, and go to sorry about that, and come to Ahrefs here, and come to Ahrefs here. This is Ahrefs. Then you close this. Remember how to do your keyword research. Paste it here and do find keyword to see other keywords that you can come up with if there is something you can write on yeast infection. So this is now how you come up with keywords if you are short of keywords. Pictures of yeast infection. Okay, so let's see how to get rid of yeast infection. Can you see it's a keyword? How to get rid of it? Okay, same thing. Vaginal yeast infection symptoms. So these are all keywords. How do you get a yeast infection? So you can now see from what I just a simple search of that. You can see this one. How to get rid of yeast infection in 24 hours. See the keyword difficulty. You can see. So just that simple search I did on Ubersuggest, I've come up with another keyword that I did not even have in mind before. So this is, guys, this is not how you do your keyword. But just in case you may be wondering, here, what if the keyword difficulties are high? You can see here keyword difficulties are high, SEO difficulty, they are very high. All you need to do to reduce your keyword difficulty so that the keyword will not be too difficult for you to rank on, you just come to this place here and click on easy. Can you see easy? 0 to 35. So you click on it. It's not going to remove the hard ones and give you can see the yeast infection food poisoning, health benefits of cucumber. You can see you have seen another good keyword, health benefit of cucumber. Here is saying volume is this, and then SEO difficulty is this 7. So guys, you see how easy it is very, very easy for you to come up with. Is menstruation painful? Benefits of honey. So you see, this is just a good way to come up with good keywords that you can write on using your competitors. Sleep, blurry vision. You can look at blurry vision, how to tighten your vagina naturally. So these are all keywords that you can, premature ejaculation, home remedy. You can see these are keywords, guys. These are things that people are searching for. You might be saying, why are people looking for these things? Why are people doing this? Why are people writing this? But these are problems that people are passing through, and they want solutions to them. Weight loss. So you need to look out for all of this and provide that solution. That is why you see big websites like Headline, they are writing about it. So what you need to do, look for those big competitors like Headline and the rest of them, save them, and then use them once in a while to get keywords that you can write on. So this is, guys, this is how I do to come up with good keywords I can write about. See, this one says what hormonal imbalance. So it's talking about hormonal imbalance, lower left abdominal, how to lower left abdominal pain. You can come up with something like that. So I believe you've gotten the gist right now. You understand how to now use this and other ones to come up with a good keyword. I don't want to hear any excuse from you guys again saying it is difficult, I can't come up with a keyword, how do I do it? Guys, go through this video. If you don't understand it, go through it again and again and again until you get the gist. The truth is, this is a complete package of how to come up with a good keyword research. I showed you everything from beginning about keyword difficulty, the traffic, the search intent. I talked about all of that. I talked about what you need to look out for and everything, then how you can now do your keyword research and how you can even look up keyword research in case you run out of idea. All of this, I've put them together for you in this video. Now the last one before I go, let me just touch it in the Google Keyword Planner. So for you to use Google Keyword Planner, all you just need to do is to come to Google and search for Google Keyword Planner, like so. Alright, so when you do the research, you're going to see this ask.google.com. So you click on this, choose the right keywords with our research tool. So you click on that. Now when you click on that, you're not going to see choose the right keyword. Just click on go to Google, go to Keyword Planner. Click on this. Alright, so when you click on that, it's going to bring you to this interface. Now the next thing is discover new keyword, get search volume and forecast. So depending on what you want to do, get keywords ideas that can help you reach your people's interest and reach people's interest in your product or services. So if you want to get keyword ideas, discover new keyword. If you want to get search volume, so depending on what you want to do, so we are going to just get search volume and forecast, right? Or let's click on discover new keywords. So click on this. So you're going to type breastfeeding here. Remember, we are dealing with breastfeeding from the beginning. Breastfeeding. So here, please remove this Nigeria. Just leave it at default. Save. Don't put it in any country here. Now click on, that's just our breastfeeding. Click on get results. Alright, so when we click on get result, you see what came out. This is breastfeeding. This is the volume average monthly search. So Google gives us more of a direct monthly search. Alright, exact monthly search, let me use that word. So this is it, but it's just that you will not see the keyword difficulty. You need the keyword difficulty so that you will know if you will rank, right? So you can now use the keyword here and go to other places to now check for the difficulty. So let's expand here because that's what we want. We just want the keyword spectral breast pump. So willow breast pump, breast milk, best breast pump. So like I told you, this one is for commercial. That's what, because it's basically advertised as running advert that use here. That's why you are seeing more of product keywords. You see all these are more of product keyword. Elvis nursing pillow, breast milk storage, and so most of these. Now here you use it to get keywords based on product that you want to write about. Okay, so here benefits of breastfeeding. So you see that you can now use this one to get keyword ideas, but most of the keyword ideas are basically or mostly commercial, that's for product based. So guys, this is it about how you do your keyword research. I believe you've gotten a lot of value from this. Just in case there are questions you have or you don't understand anything about all of this I've said here, please drop it in the comment section, just telling me, please, I don't understand this, I didn't get this very well, and I'm also going to explain all of that again for you. But I believe you've understood what I have said so far in this video. Alright guys, so that is it for today. Thank you all for your time.